What's up guys, Tevy here, back again with another episode of Final Fantasy IX. However, this is really going to be a special intermission episode to break way through midway what we're doing right now. So this way, what we're doing now is actually going back to the village of Dali. If we actually head to the left where we're supposed to go instead of going to the right where we head off to Trino, we can actually talk to this guard over here and he'll let us go over to Dali again. So just talk to him a second time, show him the gate pass, and he'll open it up so we're able to go over to that village once again. Not much has changed in Dali, however there are a few things we can do here now that I want to make note of. Alright, so now that we are back in Dali Village, so you get a few new scenes, so it feels like it's been forever since I last visited here. So, little changes. If you actually come into the inn on the right hand side now, you'll see that now even the guy, only adult that was in here is now gone. And we are still able to stay here, interact with the cat, the Moogle, save everything just as always. So if you actually want to stay inside the inn, you actually go through the room that you originally stayed in. And you just need to talk to his child, and he's going to be sitting in for his dad, and it's still going to be 100 gil per night. So in case you missed anything in here, you're still able to come back here and get it once again. Other notable changes, you can also go into the shop that was over here on the left hand side, and when you talk to her, she'll let you remember that you used to be here. So, hey, thanks for coming back to visit me. I updated the useful info bulletin board, check it out. I'm not going to check it out. Anyway, you can come into the shop here, and not much of the inventory has changed. It's a little updated, but the only thing I do recommend you get here now is buying 2 Mage Masters. This is something I forgot to do when I originally did this, but it's something you guys should do. That way you're able to craft an item, a weapon for today and going forward that I won't be able to get to much later on now, since I forgot to do it on my initial visit here. Other notes. The mayor is still busy with taking care of his child, so you can't really go in there without being kicked out. You can still talk to all the kids. They roughly say the same things as they did the first time, so nothing new has changed on that front. So yeah, I'm the mayor of this village. Who are you? So unfortunately, we're still not able to do anything inside this room right now, but we will be able to later on, come Disc 3. Anyway, if we come inside here where we first originally got into, the underground chocobo area, we talked to this guy over here. Hey, you're a cutie. Want to go with me to the observatory nearby? The view is wonderful. That's what I want to say, but I can't leave my post. Somebody snuck in during my shift. The mayor was furious. He sounds just like... I've changed. I used to feel so embarrassed when he would talk to me like that. I'm not embarrassed at all anymore. Alright, so yeah, unfortunately we aren't able to go back down there anymore, so nothing we can do down there. In case you missed the Aries the first time we were here, you are able to get it now. And unfortunately the windmill is still spinning in this town, so we can't really get those treasure chests just yet, but that's another thing that we're going to be able to do in Disc 3 once everything settles down. So, yep, there's nothing else for us to do anywhere inside here, so like I said before, if you missed the Aries here before, you are able to come back and get it now, in case you missed it then. And I don't know why, I was just staring out the window for such a long time. I think I stopped to do something. I should also mention, this is a post-commentary video since this part was recorded a long time ago and I really didn't pay much use of it. The mayor's key, like I said before, we won't get that till Disc 3, so there's nothing else we can do here. And that's going to be important that I'll bring up later on when it becomes relevant. Other than that, we are able to go inside the bar as well. The child is still here by herself though, so there's nothing new here as well. You can also buy medicine that you haven't before, or buy the medicine that we did before when we were here, but it's nothing really special that we haven't already gotten access to already. So there's really no use of staying here. We can check around and it gives us the list that we saw before when we were with Steiner. So, overall, there's not really anything else of note inside the bar area that we can do. So let's go ahead and back out. At least I think I want to leave. Okay, yeah, I do leave eventually at some point. And there's 2 more places I want to go see. So if we actually head over to the right and go to the small little garden over here. If you talk to the old lady, she's finally out of the way, so you can actually go and get that treasure chest that we haven't been able to see for the longest time. And I'm completely missing all the dialogue that she says. Now the farms are destroyed and everyone's holed up underground. I think it's roughly the same. Don't you think Queen Braun's policies are a bit drastic? Yes, I do, ma'am. I'll do my best to get your farm back. You really are very strange, you know that? Indeed, Dagger is. But anyway, now that she's out the way, we can actually come and finally get this treasure chest, which has been bugging me since our very first visit, and it's elixir. So it's just a modified version of the ether, which gives more MP back when you need to recover yourself. And if you check over here, she just goes ahead and reminisce about the time that we left here in the cargo ship over at Southgate. And with that, that's everything we can do in Dali Village for right now. So we're actually going to leave and head over to the observatory, and there's just like 2 additional dialogues that you can get as Dagger. Really, it's just 1. But you are able to talk with the old man at the observatory once again, and he kind of says something special, not really. He just says, I like coffee, but it's really not that different than when he was talking to just Steiner and everyone. So, I love coffee, yep, that's pretty much it. And at this point, okay, here it is. Uncle Sid hired Titanalus out of concern for my safety. That means the Titanalus theater troupe is also a group of bandits. I wonder if they're always stealing wherever they perform. There's a good possibility. Anyway guys, that's pretty much going to be it for today's video. Nothing else of note here really, but if you do go off the top, there's a additional scene with Dagger. So that's pretty much going to be it for today's episode. Sorry it wasn't anything like story or plot heavy like they normally are, but I just figured it's nice to change pace and get a little accustomed to it. So thank you guys for watching this episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy IX, and the next one will continue on Neutrino. So until then, I'll see you guys in the next one.